Hello everyone, in today's demo, we will focus on FortiCASB's data protection capabilities. FortiCASB using API-based approach provides visibility, compliance, control, and data security for various enterprise SaaS apps. So without wasting much time, let's jump straight into data protection's discovery dashboard. This dashboard provides summary view of all the files residing within various onboarded SaaS apps. The files are classified into four main tiles: malware, sensitive file, shared files, and high-risk file owners. One can drill down into each of these tiles to get more visibility into the specific category. The exposure summary widget categorizes files into 5 shared types based on the normalized permission levels across all the supported SaaS apps. Again, users can drill down into each of these categories to see file sharing insight across all the onboarded SaaS apps. Then we have a widget for top 10 file sharing users, and it also displays the total number of files they own or have shared across all the cloud applications. Here we can double click to see the list of files owned by a specific user. Similarly, we have a widget for top 10 users or groups with the most access to the shared files across all the onboarded SaaS applications. Now, rest of the data discovery dashboard provides insights into the sensitive files as detected across all cloud applications by the FortiCASB data protection engine. The exposure overview tile gives you the summary of sensitive files exposed on each of the SaaS application. Here we can select a SaaS application to view the list of files and drill down further to get deeper insights on the file content, the policies being violated, and other related user activity. Again, we have an exposure summary widget dedicated to sensitive files, but like before, these files are categorized based on the normalized permission levels. The widget for top 10 sensitive files give you the list of most accessed files, and you also get to know about the risky users who are knowingly or unknowingly exposing sensitive data. Moving on, we have a widget for external collaboration, which provides summary of files shared with external users or domains. Like all other widgets, here also we get the drill down option to get deeper visibility into the files that have been shared outside of the organization. Here we also get the widget for top 10 external domains, where we can see the list of files shared across each domain along with external users or groups with whom these sensitive files have been shared. With that, let's look into FortiCASB data protection capabilities. The two main components for data protection are the data patterns and policies. FortiCASB offers 110 plus predefined data patterns and also provide the option to configure custom data patterns that can be enabled within data policies to detect sensitive data. Defining a custom pattern is straightforward, where users can select the category from drop-down list, and later, based on the selection, either they can define a regular expression or upload a predefined dataset for exact data match. Now, let's look into data protection policies. FortiCASB's flexible policy structure enables administrators to define granular policies as per organizational security needs. We can start by specifying the time in order to target the files created on or after that date. Choose the file types that should be scanned by this policy. Select the access permission levels of the files to be scanned. Specify the file actions that should trigger a scan. Define user and domain trust list to track file sharing activity with external domains. And further, we can also set up file sensitivity labels to perform DLP scan on the files with matching tags. For the sake of this demo, I am adding a new label to match sensitive files with priority 6 within Office 365. Moving on, under the data patterns, we can enable customized and predefined DLP data patterns along with malware scanning. As shown for this data policy, we have enabled all predefined DLP patterns along with malware scanning. Now let's look at various actions that FortiCASB can take upon a policy match. First, we can quarantine infected files. as well as files with sensitive data as detected by FortiCASB DLP engine. We can also change file access permissions from public to private or private and read only for the trusted user list. Here we also get the option to write custom sensitivity labels to files matching this policy. Further, we can send email alerts to FortiCASB admins or the file owners about any policy violations, and even forward these alerts to configured FortiAnalyzer server as part of Fortinet Security Fabric platform. Now let's verify FortiCASB's data protection capabilities. For this, I will log into an Office 365 account and perform some actions to generate user activity events. First, let's look into the details for the file named customer info. And here you can notice that it has the same sensitivity tag as we have defined in the data policy. I will go ahead and share this file with an external Gmail account, which should trigger a file sharing event. Moving forward, let's upload a file containing date of birth and social security number. This file upload should trigger a DLP event. Let's give some time for Office 365 scan to capture the recent user activity. Now let's head on to the activity dashboard under the Office 365 app. Here I will apply the filter for file upload and file sharing to capture the recent user activity. As you can notice, the user activity is captured along with the alerts which correspond to the number of data pattern and policy violations triggered by the file content or user activity. Heading onto the Files tab, we can notice that the DLP scan is in progress for the customer info file, whereas SSN data file is already classified as sensitive by the DLP engine. At last, I want to conclude this demo by emphasizing the importance of Discovery Dashboard, which gives you centralized place for managing files across all cloud applications along with security analytics. Within this dashboard, we can double-click into each file to check for data pattern violation and related user activity. I hope you find this information useful. Thank you for watching.